My story is kind of weird. I have a daughter who's autistic, and I needed an advocate when she was going from kindergarten to first grade. And after working with that advocate, I was like, oh, this is kind of a cool job. I want to do it. At the time, I was stay-at-home mom, and the person ended up hiring me a couple years later. So this was the South Carolina Autism Society, and I lived in Greenville, South Carolina at the time. And so that is how. If you would like to become an advocate, I've said this before. I suggest a lot of parents, every school district has need for surrogate parents. And by surrogate, I mean there are kids who are considered wards of the state, don't necessarily have guardians that can foster and be their quote unquote parent in the IEP meeting. And so schools will assign surrogates to represent the parent side for that kid. And so I always tell people sign up for that. The school will provide you with training, and that can give you a little bit of a foot in the door to see if you're interested. How to become an advocate. I'm a big believer in training. I really think that you can't just say that just because you've been to a couple of IEP meetings, you know what to do. It's tricky. I would suggest that you get a quality training program. I am SEAT 2 trained through COPA. COPA is the Council of Parents, Advocates, and Attorneys, and they have I believe it was an 8-month long program that I went through when I got trained, and it includes interning with an attorney, and that is probably the best program that I can recommend because I've been through it. I'm sure there are others that are available. There are advocates out here that are training advocates. I will allow people to intern with me from time to time, but for the most part, I would start maybe with COPA. COPA costs money. Wright's Law, with a W. I'll put the websites up here. Wright's Law is has been around for years and has been providing quality information on their website. It's very their website's very detailed, so you probably would have to like pick and choose. But they have great books. I have most of their books. Lisa Leitner's Day in Our Shoes website is an excellent website to learn more about the process of advocating. But those are all resources that I used, but probably starting with the COPA program would be your best bet. Hope this helps.